Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Sea Weaver, Leo, Phantom, good to see all of you. Welcome, welcome. Everybody's having a decent week. I will need all of you to let me know if there's any audio snafus or shenanigans. I have had to go through some modestly complicated OBS chicanery to accommodate getting the voice redeems and voice mods through to Discord. So that's number one. I mentioned it in the Discord that we now have the voice redeems back in business. Not only
do we have the voice redeems back in business, but those voice redeems also, when collabing with people, should carry over into the Discord and thus onto friends' channels. And we are full functioning hypothetically on that whole front.
So, that's where we're at, which is great. I had been putting off fixing that, because I had to jump through a bunch of hoops. I had to get on my old version of Windows, where the OBS still existed, and take screenshots of the filter settings, because the filter
Changes didn't carry over
into the new one, because since they were plugins, they weren't technically part of the saved settings that came through. It was a whole thing, and so I'd been lazy and hadn't done it.
Now I've done it. So, the voices are back.
As to your question, Phantom,
What's the Crown and the X thing?
so that is YouTube's half-assed effort at
Making
new engagement tools for streams, I guess is how you would describe it. So,
based on
some mysterious algorithm behind chats and super chats and super stickers and, I don't know, maybe memberships. Based on those, I know.
you have no one to blame but yourself, Sea Weaver. I guess I'll try to enunciate myself more and speak more slowly, as ridiculous as that may be for me.
So the Crown and the EX are YouTube's attempt to build engagement. They don't do anything. They don't seem to be based on anything. They just appeared one day, and then several days later, I received an email as a YouTube creator, and it was like, hey, try out the new top fans thing.
I know.
I'll have to go back and listen to it to see. I'll have to see if I can make these more understandable. Perhaps I need to make them mutually exclusive.
Maybe that's the core
Solution. Let me just do that real quick.
I'm going to fix it so you can only have one at a time,
Because multiples is too much. Voice redeems. We add a timer. Timer is group. Group name is voice. And we save. The multiple is easier to hear than one. Surely not. Surely not. I do want to improve things sufficiently so that the voices are still understandable, so maybe I will have to come back and revise. Because I want them to be weird and heavily modded, but not so much that I become unintelligible. Because that's just unhelpful. 2 is easier than 1. Well, what a pain in the ass. Well, I think the bigger thing is not necessarily that 2 is easier than 1, but rather the high voice, I think, is more easily understood than the low voice. I think that may be more of what it is, and so by running both of them, the high voice then introduces further intelligibility that is lost with the low voice. And so maybe I just need to improve the low voice, and that will. See, now we're fine. Now I'm just GLaDOS for a little bit longer. Now, what was I saying? Oh yeah, YouTube's goofy ass interaction thing that it introduced with the crowns. They don't do anything.
They suggested, as a creator, they were like, oh, try to, point out who's the highest and I don't know, just occasionally mention. And I'm like, why would I just that's stupid. I'm not gonna just call out the people that are the top chatters or whatever. That's a weird thing to do. So I'm not gonna do that. But that's what that is. It's weird. Now I suppose I could actually start the game while I continue to yak about everything. So on the subjects of corpos corpoing, first and foremost, in the space of VTubing news, I don't know how much folks are involved in VTubers broadly, right? How many folks might mostly just come and hang out with me along more normal streamers. So within the VTubing space, largely because of where it initially came from, and like Japan, and yes, that is exactly where I'm going, Phantom. It's not uncommon for there to be agencies, which maybe it's not a good idea, but agencies exist. Hololive, Niji-Sanji, used to be one called VOMS, that's gone. Phase Connect, vShoujo, those were all ones. But one of the main one that came about as a Western variation to Hololive and Niji-Sanji from Japan was vShoujo. And vShoujo, what we will find to be ironically, put it forth forward as far more talent-centric, as in, like, their priority was the talents, the people that they were agents for, rather than the alternative. Because things like Hololive and Niji-Sanji actually own the IP of their artists. So, like, all the characters in Hololive, the people playing those characters, doing the streams, they don't own those characters. If they leave, they don't get to take them with them. vShoujo, on the other hand, they built themselves out of pre-existing indie VTubers, and they brought in their IPs, and they maintained ownership of their IP. So, good for them. But it's turning out that vShoujo has been doing a bad, we'll say. Well, and see, the thing is, Mouse was the catalyst for the final step, but it has not been the first problem that has come up. So the thing about Bishoujo, going all the way back to the beginning, I've been kind of sleuthing around at the various reporting and things that have been getting dug up. I saw an article that was dug back up from long ago, right? Long ago, back when it started, 2022, 2023, whenever it started, right? There was a news article that really showed what kind of company was going to likely follow, and it's exactly as one might expect, because there's an article showing that they had raised $11 million of, like, investment capital to start Vshoujo. So they had started with investment capital, which is a very Silicon Valley technocrat, San Francisco horse shit way to make a tech company. Because what's likely the case is that they did not have an actual plan for profitability, because they had started with a big pile of cash, and then, like, you know, like Tesla, like Uber, like all of the other smaller grifts from Silicon Valley that get a huge amount of investment and then don't ever turn a profit, or go decades without turning a profit and continue to sort of grift on venture capitalists until they finally run out of steam or corner so much of a market that they can just screw everyone and pay nobody any money. So the Vshoujo kind of has shown that trajectory in the same way, because it seems like they've been out of money for quite some time. It came about that, as well as Mousy, Keisan. Do I think it was Gunrun? I don't know. I know very little about Gunrun, is the thing. Because I know he was kind of a central figure as an individual in Vshoujo. I have heard the name bandy about. I think he used to be like a Twitch higher-up or employee of some kind that left to create Vshoujo or be a significant part of its creation. I don't know. I simply do not have enough information to sort of throw blame around or absolve, or like, I don't know. No clue. But because Keisan, one of the JP talents, who also used to be a HoloLive talent, Coco, one of the earliest big names in VTubing. So it came about that she apparently has not been paid since like last September. Hey, Young King, how's it going? We're covering the news, the VTuber news. Yeah, I expect a lot of people aren't as familiar or whatever. So yeah, so Iron Mouse's sort of last straw, which came up, I think it was yesterday. And essentially, she put out a video, and the information we have is that, one, Vshoujo owes her a lot of money, likely because she hasn't been getting paid appropriately. And two, and more egregiously to many from the outside at least, is that she had done a big subathon for, exactly, the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which was a big foundation for her because she does have immunodeficiency as a disease. DVID, I think, is it. And the IDF was a big part of her, you know, finding people to help her, finding help, getting medical help, like building back up to being sort of a person that can be out there, right? And so, yeah, primary immune deficiency disorder. That's right. It's PIDD. Thank you. And so she came out and said that the last subathon that she had run, which was to charity raise for the IDF, was like $500,000 that the IDF had not gotten. So VShojo had not carried forth their responsibility of shepherding the charitable donations to the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which is like a significant crime, actually. Like, not handing over your charitable donations that were taken with the assumption they would be charitable donations is, like, bad. Not only in a moral sense. And so that came out. That was the big ticket. But it's obvious that many others had been seeing these problems also. Zentreya, as mentioned earlier, left a little bit ago. Giga had left a little bit ago as well. Hold on, let me pull up. I made notes of the various people. Giga had left previously. I think Matara as well had left previously. Matara is sort of interesting, and Giga, I guess, because they were a little bit more recent additions, and so they, like, might have seen the shit quicker. Well, yes, and so one of the big things, Scobalts, this is why a lot of I think it's a little bit goofy because a lot of people. Oh, hot damn, it's a super chat. We never get those. Thank you, Seaweaver. Thank you very much. I may have potentially more opportunity in the near future to play a game, actually, because I think, based on what I saw from Viri, she might be taking a little bit of a break for a little while to avoid burnout. So I might be more freed up from collabs for a few weeks. We'll see. So a lot of people are kind of giving. Okay. VShojo's on fire. Shit's going down. From what I can tell based on what I was looking at, the people confirmed to have left. Iron Mouse out, Amelie out, Melody out, Giga, Zentreya, and Matara were recently out. Keisan's out, Kuro's out, Michi's out, Hime's out, which means that the only people that I have not confirmed out and that are still in currently are Fruit, Haruka, Hinya, which is a question mark, because Hinya said she had a stream today to talk over and possibly have an announcement, so Hinya might also be on the way out. And then, so there are 4 JP members that I'm unfamiliar with and don't have enough information on. So that means that there, as far as I can tell, there are only 2 English VShojo members remaining, which is Fruit and Haruka. Hinya's technically JP, despite she streams in English. So, like, shit's on fire over there. Now, I want to connect this more broadly because, yeah, well, Haruka has been sort of struggling to maintain streams in general. Like, she'd been dealing with burnout and some struggle. And so, honestly, I don't know if she's been, like, active enough recently to have left. Like, she might just be right on the way out behind just because, like, oh, well, there's no point now. She might just, you know, not have streamed. Hime's out. Hime, I saw Hime. Well, I saw a third party say that they had seen Hime. Hime announced on a stream that she was out. So I didn't see a direct image of a tweet or anything like many of the others, but I saw that somebody said Hime said that she was out on a stream like yesterday or the day before, whenever. So Hime's out too. Like, they all out. So one of the things. Oh, and Fruit's kind of similarly mostly MIA. So yeah, there you go. The ones that we don't know are out are the ones that have been less active. So one thing that I think is important in this for broadly for all of us to sort of maintain, think about, and realize. So, no, you're fine, Young King. We're just talking about VTuber news that came crazy. Oh, hold on. You're right. Let me address what you said, because you just said you changed your career into one that you like about marketing and video. That's awesome. I think we had talked. I think I remember you talking about how you were enjoying doing the like video editing, video production stuff. So that's as long as I'm not mixing you up. Yeah, that's awesome. That's super great to get you like do what try. We don't always get to do something that we love, but we can always at least hope to strive towards something we enjoy better. Like, that's good. I'm glad for you. I hope it goes awesome. Now, connecting this whole thing more broadly, a lot of people on the socials wants to like, oh yeah, congratulations to that. Wants to call this out as like a VTuber community problem, right? Like, oh my God, VTuber agencies are always evil, and like agencies are a problem, and like, they kind of are, but like, this is exactly what you expect to happen out of a company like this. This is the most quintessential American tech company behavior imaginable. Like, this is, they started with a bunch of venture capital. They blew that money too hard, trying to go big, trying to draw in more investors, trying to get hype, possibly to hope that they could sell it to somebody else. They didn't get to sell it to somebody else. They had not constructed a long-term profitable structure so that like it was a sustainable business. And then the money started running dry. And what do you do when the money starts running dry? You keep riding as long as you can so that your investors don't come, send goons to break your ankles or whatever. Like, and so they rode it as long as they could, hoping that maybe they could find some way out of it, right? They start withholding pay because, well, we gotta, keep the lights on. And they start misusing charitable funds because, well, we gotta pay these operational costs. Like, we gotta keep it going. Like, it is not a new story. It is not a complicated story. This is what companies do. Like, this is how capitalism works. So, like, yeah, I saw that. That's pretty awesome. I think Zen and her chat can be very, very funny. I usually don't watch because I'm not a huge fan of the voice mod style. Although, you know what? Maybe with the drastically reduced lag, now it won't be so, like, disruptive to me watching, and maybe it'll be better. But it's awesome that she got a big tech upgrade. That's sick. But, like, this is what companies do. And so I guess my main point is, like, don't let these sorts of things distract you from the fact that, like, every company will do this given the opportunity. Don't let it seem like, oh, the VTuber community is especially gullible or especially problematic or, this, that, or the other. Or even that it's like, oh, it's talent agencies for YouTubers. They have always been problematic, but, like, every company will do this. Companies are not your friends. Companies are not people. They're shit. I'm honestly kind of hoping I think there is a model that could work for, like, a VTubing agency, quote unquote, but I don't think it would be a corporate VTubing. It would need to be a cooperative. And, like, not in the we cooperate sense, but, like, I mean a worker co-op. Like, it needs to be the talents that own the agency. You join the agency and you become a part owner of the agency. You are all making decisions together. You pay some staff. Like, there is a model that I think could work. I don't necessarily see why it needs to work. Like, I don't, like, you don't need to jump into, like, obviously independent works. It's very frustrating to be independent. I can get the allure of the corpo stuff because it's like trying to do indie VTubing, and if you wanted to take it more seriously, the whole, like, you got to get editors, you got to get moderators, you got to get, like, potentially someone to coordinate deals with you, like a manager of some kind. Like, all of these tasks are tasks that need done to fully build a large streaming or video making enterprise. And the idea, of course, is that like a corpo provides all of these things, and then, there is a world where they are paid appropriately, and then they do those tasks, and that's it. The problem, of course, is that most of them don't know what the hell they're doing. So they're blowing money in ways they shouldn't. They're inefficient. They have more staff than they need to be doing, like, whatever tasks. They're overpaid. There's a CEO that's just leeching money out of the entire thing. So it's like, that's the thing, right? Like, this is entirely predictable, and it's really a shame because, of course, as with every company, when shit goes south, the CEO has still been getting a too large paycheck for years, and it's the talents that end up not getting paid for half a year because reasons or whatever. Like, it's the people at the bottom, despite being the foundation of the whole endeavor, get friggin' screwed. And so, let that be a broad lesson to you about capitalism and what it does to people. This is an inevitable outcome. Don't trust companies. They are not out for your best interest, no matter how slick a presentation they might give you to try to convince you. Anyway, that's your anti-establishment rant for the day. So yeah, that's what's up. There's actually also a few other pieces of news, like, other pieces of sort of more game-related news that's kind of relevant. We got a boss immediately that I gotta figure this shit out. Because did any of you see the whole circumstance of Steam censorship this last week? So Steam was functionally forced to, no, okay. So, Steam was functionally forced to remove a sizable swath of games. I think it might have been around 80 or something. Steam censorship again. The games that were removed were, of course, adult-style porn games, right? Of, questionable content and whatever, right? Now, there are arguments to be had about whether you want them to have this on the platform or not, or if you want them to cordon them off differently, or if you think this degree of slop on Steam is reasonable in general. Now, this is, however, extremely problematic in the way it was forced to be removed, because this is a continuing problem, because the method by which it got removed, one, they were brought forth by bullshit lobby groups, I think maybe from the UK, and teaming up with conservative asshats from the US to try to champion this idea of taking them down. Well, that's the thing, Seaweaver. And so they came about to try to get this shit removed, essentially by I believe, lying about the fact that there was like child abuse in them. As far from what I've seen, there was no child abuse. There was maybe questionable like kinks or whatever demonstrated, but not child abuse. The problem is that they have used a method that has been used a lot and is extremely problematic. We should all be aware of. What they did, again, they went to the payment processors. They convinced, Visa, MasterCard, or even, I don't know if they're owned by a particular, processing mechanism or whatever, but, they convinced payment processors that they shouldn't be associating with this sort of thing, which then introduces the threat of, if you don't take these off your storefront, we won't process electronic payments for you anymore. And so, while yes, they're a private company and they can technically do what they want, the problem is that there are companies that are too big and too sort of fundamental to how commerce works, that they start to be able to abuse other companies and force them to their wishes, which is kind of not good in a broad sense. And so, yeah, that came about. And the problem, of course, is that this sort of tactic has continually been used in other ways. Fansly, OnlyFans, all of these, plenty of other websites that sell adult toys and things. All of these, well, and I'm trying to think they should, actually. All of these have been places that have been abused by payment processors to control what they consider appropriate content, which is bad. So, again, on my... All right, I lied. I'm not done with my anti-capitalist rant yet. Sorry. We're back again. This is another thing that people need to understand, is that... So the difference between a company and a government is one of only scale, potentially, and sort of populist buy-in, you could say. I don't need to go back over here. I'm just wandering around incorrectly. Right? So, a company that is big enough becomes a de facto government. People like to rail against governments, and because they've been propagandized to, that it's only the government that is in a position and is someone who is going to try to curtail their freedoms or whatever, right? That's a government thing. Businesses don't do that. Businesses, they're just little birthday boys that, they're just doing whatever they do or whatever, not a big deal. The problem is that we're entering an era at this point where we have companies that have larger coffers and functional power within a capitalist system than most of the governments on the planet. So we have to ensure that we are championing the idea that governments need to be protecting people from companies. They need to be adversarial to companies. Otherwise, they are simply one and the same, looking to control your life. So, companies bad is really the thing again. But anyway, it's very hard to continue talking about
a topic like that while I'm trying not to die. Oh, boy. But anyway, that's the shit that's been going down lately. It's crazy. So now we can put all of that behind us, and because I had to cover it. How could I not cover it? It's too much. It's too wacky. We can put that behind us, however, at this point, and we can just play game. How far over do I go? Next set. It's hot and it's bright. Oh, damn it. I should start a new second. Most of the time, I've thought about it. Most of the time, a lot of news I don't really care about. It's like, this was very particularly relevant to the space, and I wanted to talk about them. There's a lot of news that's just too goddamn depressing at the moment, right? Like, I can't cover all the shit. It's too bad. It's too bad, man. But the tech stuff I like to cover when I can, like when it comes up. On that subject, AMD has the pricing out on their next Threadrippers, which are like the professional chips or server level chips over the typical sort of consumer level, and they are insanely expensive. the top end single processor chip that AMD is going to be selling, which is I think it was a 96 core CPU, Threadripper 99 something or other, I don't know, 9970X or something. It costs $11,500 for a single CPU. Now, of course, it's a server chip, so like, sure, but it's $11,500, and that's wacky. Truly nutty. But also there's this weird guy who's laughing at me. There he is. This isn't a dream, right? Seeing you in person again truly brings me joy. I was worried I might have scared you off. It's a fight you want, let's get to it. I like how you always cut to the chase. You think about it, we're like two peas in a pod, aren't we? We both yearn for power and strength, and we both want to change the world on our own. We're also good at playing dirty. Don't equate me with you. Take it easy. You don't have to put up an act in front of me. Taking on the world all on your own can't be easy. Carrying that weight must be taxing. Don't worry, got me. Just start already, I won't lose you. Do I look like I care about winning or losing? You're missing the point, pal. You're a goner either way. I don't want to immediately fight a boss. This is gonna be bad. Wait. Ah! Bombs! Oh shit. That one was a red one that I needed to do the thing. That wasn't a normal death. How are you doing, dear brother? Today I found hundreds of albums filled with our old holographic photos. Remember when we used to go hiking and go to the beach together as a family? When you got to a certain age, you would argue with mom and dad almost every other day. That's when there started to be fewer photos. The lab became your sanctuary, and I would occasionally sneak in to play. I feel like we're getting more and more glitchy as time goes on. How much longer, Yi? It's so noisy. Relax.
I've already got the multi-dimensional coordinates of these routes. Now I just have to aggregate the reduced dimension. With this handcrafted, not handicrafted. It's handicraft. Matter converter and help from Lear's second theorem, I should be able to channel limitless energy into a vessel of my choice. In other words, this Azure Flyer will soon be ready to take off. Your bug looks pretty lifeless right now. I must have gotten a critical value wrong. Perhaps I should connect this pipeline here. Is a bug? Oh, it's the scout. There. That's the rhizomatic energy from the root. Means the energy is being gathered. Are you talking about the key? I see it in my dreams sometimes. Hey, stop talking nonsense. Don't underestimate my experiment. Attempting this alone is a challenge even for most scholars of the Tendao Council. This charging method was recently proposed by an authority in Azure Sand research, but it hasn't been proven yet. She's really impressive, but too radical for the academics. They can't accept their old theories being overturned, so they're hesitant to acknowledge her work. She's visiting our village school next week to review the science fair. If I can prove her theory, I'll definitely stand out. Sounds pretty cool, but are you making a moth or a dragonfly? How should I know? It's the function that matters, not the form, right? Form matters a lot. You want people to look at it, don't you? That's accurate. That's not untrue. Okay, but flies and I add some scales, maybe it'll resemble a butterfly. Butterflies are my favorite. Yeah, once the experiment's done, I'll make it into a pretty butterfly just for you. Really? On one condition. You'll have to be my assistant. I'll need you to help me out and not distract me. No problem, that's awesome. Can't wait. How can I help? Cheer you on, how about that? That's not helpful. Sure, why not? That is cute art, though. That's less than ideal. Feels bad, man. I'm thinking maybe I couldn't have won that. Slept well, sweetheart. Did you not enjoy that electric shock? Must have targeted the wrong position. Let me adjust. Feels bad, man. You better now? Baby hasn't seen you since the Kangui affair. Just been sitting here collecting dust. I was worried whether it'd even start, but it's as good as new. A tool worthy of the GA dynasty. Your body is quite fascinating. It can endure countless blows. Yet it still registers the pain from each and every one. Just gonna keep shooting your mouth off? Trying for a provocation, are you? Why don't you try taking some acting classes? If I kill you, who knows which root node you'll pop out of next. But I understand now. The source of your regeneration is in your heart, isn't it? I'm so jealous. You can withstand so much pain, yet never die. Death is no big deal. Oh, you might be missing the point here. It's not about the destination. All about the painful process. Those with great responsibility are granted hardship from heaven. One can only become a whole person after enduring mental and physical trials. You don't need to moan over this tiny bit of pain. Torture me all you want. Torture? No. I'm helping you see who you really are. You may deny it, but behind your self-righteous vengeance, you're more twisted and bloodthirsty than I am. Suffering will lead you to embrace this truth. Feel bad, man. Oh my, passed out already? Guess I'll have to continue our fun tomorrow. Well, we're back again. Morning, sunshine. Still asleep? Good Solarians can't be sleepyhead. Here's some good news. We can't seem to reach Agong. The council meeting will have to be postponed.
You and your mentor really like pulling off disappearing acts. Works for me, though. That gives me more time to play with you. Hey, are you sulking? Anyways, guess where I just visited? I took a stroll around the 95th livestock pen. The look of terror on those 8-men faces was pure comedy. Life is fascinating, isn't it? Why would such a creature have such big brains for no good reason? 2 of these creatures seem to have slipped past me. What were their names again? Shenong and Shan Shan? No, Shuan Shuan. Don't you dare. Oh, judging by your reaction, you must have squirreled them away along with that missing Kwafu. But don't you worry. I'm planning a reunion for you all very soon. Never mind. The 8-men need to be harvested as soon as possible. You bastard. What's wrong? What emotions are you feeling right now? Helplessness? Despair and rage, perhaps? What he said. Well, we're still here. Hey, it's our butterfly guy. Quick, hack that shit. Oof. My lord, where are you? I can't find your nymph. Abacus. Help me find a way out. Abacus? You prison signal interfering. Damn it. Use your nymph to unlock. Be careful. Okay, I'm still armed. Oh, my health is down. Oh, yeah. I couldn't dodge. I tried to dodge, and suddenly I was like, oh, shit. Couldn't air dodge. Prisoner's Bamboo Scroll 1. Dear respected father-in-law, I, your unworthy son-in-law, find myself in unfortunate circumstances, having offended the Feng clan over a trivial matter. Now, trapped in New Kunlun, I seek your mediation from the Jie Kingdom. Apologies for troubling you in these turbulent times. Your son-in-law, Kang Hui. Old letter looks like it was never sent. If I try to dash, I just fall over. It's a real bummer. Get out of here. Up. Oh. Okay. I can hide in a barrel. It's Metal Gear Solid time. Okay, I can still block, even if I can't dodge. Oh yeah, we gotta hide from that. Running, 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 running. Up. Definitely don't want to deal with that. Up. Oh, I can't charge attack either. Okay. Alright, we still got some oomph. We can kill things still. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that makes sense. Yoink. Nothing to see here. Oh no.
Suddenly I'm playing a stealth game. I didn't sign up for this shit. Oh, shit! I don't want that. Leave me alone. Can I make that jump? There's something up here, perhaps? Yes. Yes. Glad I didn't try that jump. Big teeth. Like nothing happened. He did not turn around nearly as fast as I thought he was going to. I love that there wasn't even a single thought about, like, wasn't there a guy over here? What happened to him? He's like, didn't I have walked by? Ooh, no. Nope. Nobody here. That's exactly what I expect. No one to be concerned about. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is a problem. Okay. Not limited to level lines. Okay, that sucks. I should have opened this. I missed the shortcut. Okay, that's on me. I guess. That already open, or do I have to step over there again? I mean, I hear north is... Okay, you have to walk over here. In unrelated news, well, maybe oddly related news to streaming in general. We have started making plans and getting coordinated to go to TwitchCon. So I am going to be at TwitchCon. Not that that really matters to anybody. I'm just going to be there to hang out. It will probably give me some good stories, though. I will get the chance to meander around, see booths, maybe buy some art and such. Should be a good time. And be there with Seaweaver and Snowy, presumably. Seaweaver will be there. Should be exciting. I really have not been to a con of this sort ever, I guess. There were several years that I had... oh, yeah. And I made some changes to the server. That's true, too. Nope. Oh, damn it. That went further than I... Okay. You know what? Whatever. But yeah. I'll go to TwitchCon, have good stories. Be fun. There was a game con, I think Gen Con, that I always kind of wanted to get to when I lived in Chicago, but I just never managed to find the time. And honestly, because there's some coworkers that always went every year. And like by the time that I started becoming closer friends with them, to be like, oh, hey, can I plan to also attend Gen Con with you? Like the year that I would have done that, I left the company and then moved away. So I was like, well, now I'm not there anymore, so I guess my opportunity is lost. I mean, I if I had been more social, I probably could have still reached out to be like, hey, Gen Con and stuff, that'd be neat. But I didn't. Oh, I lost my souls, didn't I? I don't think I had very many. I guess I want to go up here. Where am I going, actually? I guess I want to go to the right. This is where I came down before. I had done a loop that I didn't realize. Which was apparently an unnecessary loop now, considering we're over here. Yeah, the TwitchCon's in October. We'll be doing that. But yeah, as to your point, Phantom, I made some updates to the Discord server. Be a little add a little more organization, as well as a way to include art. Both that which I have commissioned, and if anybody chooses to make fan art or what have you, now I have a space to put it to showcase creativity, so that it doesn't get, just lost and forgotten. All of these old pieces of oh shit, you turned around immediately, my man. Well, I mean, it could count. The new space is more for specific channel related content, fan arts and stuff. But god damn it. But you can still put pictures into like media and memes. That's the more generic space to put things, if you so desire, by all means. But it's not to say that photography would not be a way to do, like, fan works. I don't necessarily know what that would look like. It would make more sense if I, say, had a plush, right? People like to take pictures of plush in interesting environments and locations. If I had a plush, that would make sense. Alas, I don't have a plush. Nor do I necessarily foresee how I could make a plush of this model. Like, it's not a very plush-friendly design. I don't think I'm going to get the chance to get up there. I'm just going to go hide. Literally, that's an option. If you do that, by all means, feel free to put that into channel-related content. Like, that counts, baby. That totally counts. Here. That up, hide here.
These guys suck. Running. Hide. Take that. Hide. Back again. I am the murder jar. I'm a little concerned as to how far right. Oh, shit. Okay, it's fine. That guy, it's fine. I'm above him. He doesn't know. Nope, I gotta be above that. Yee. This is a much more significant stealth section than I had anticipated. I honestly did not expect this sort of thing to happen. Please don't turn around on me. Oh my god, you can just juke him. Nope, you can't. Didn't work. Didn't work. Quickly. God damn it. I think that was bullshit, actually. Did I get any variety of a shortcut? No, I did not. The fact that I can't dodge is very annoying. Screw you, jerk. Screw you. I just live in this jar. Problem solved. Just don't leave the jar. Now, exactly. How am I supposed to get out from under this guy? Is there something I can climb to get out of the way? What if I drop down? Is that it? Oh, shit! Oh, God damn it! You've got to be kidding me with this shit. You've got to be kidding me with this shit. What an incredibly stupid series of events that was. Now, my new take is that I don't necessarily know that this game needed a stealth section. Let's be perfectly fair. I don't necessarily know if this was necessary. Not the strongest sequence, we'll say. Come on back. Get out the way. I got places to be. Get in there. Yeah. Up. Jerk.
make that jump. I don't necessarily know what that would get me, but I would not be here. Oh, off it goes. Hopefully never to return. I don't... Well, that doesn't necessarily seem to be a shortcut. Does it? Hey! Even better than a shortcut. It's a rest point. Does this bring back my full capability, or am I? Sure does. Okay. We are now well rested and ready to go. Satisfying. Okay. Come from above. Yep. Shit! Wow, that's so annoying. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, what? Are you kidding me with that timing, horse? Okay, fine. Everything's fine. We always gotta learn the new enemies, no matter how horse shit they are. That's the thing we always have to do. Where does this guy start? Because I'd love to get a nice, clean backstab on him before... Okay. Oh, they don't actually die. Cool, cool, cool. It's like a temporary thing. Cool, cool, cool. That's lovely. I love that for me. I was hoping that would be the case. See that those just run in a direction. I did not realize that. So those are a little easier to get out of the way of than I thought. Prisoners and boost scroll 2. Anyone, please help me. I must escape. I must escape. That lunatic wants to cut the flesh off my body. The weathered bamboo scroll bears messy characters that seem to have been sprawled during a state of disoriented consciousness. Muns. I don't think it was worth it. Being stuck here and tortured. I don't know. A couple hundred Jinn just doesn't seem like it was worth the effort. Okay. Shortcut. Oh no. Kung Hui. You? Oh. Okay. I'm noticing a trend that they seem to drop quite a bit of azure sand, so this is probably going to be relatively easy until we get to the second phase. He's not having a good time. Clearly. Oh, okay. Shit. Oh, good God. Shit. 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 Oh my God, bro. Kill me. Kill me, kill me, kill me. Ow, ow. Oh, there we go. Initiate execution mode. Yeah. Okay. A noble ring. Valuable ring worn by someone of high status. The owner must be from a prominent family. Well, maybe he was before. This is a quite gruesome game. Okay, elevator. I don't have much spare health right now. I don't like what I'm seeing there. I don't think I can do anything about that enemy. Woo! Woo! Shit! I just said I don't have much spare health, guys. Oh my God, they... Okay, well, they expected me to have some spare health, and I sure shit do not. Oh, God. Oh, damn it. Well, I made an effort. Oh, I don't know if he's dead or just out of the way. Woo! Either way, I appreciate not having to deal with him. Was there not a shortcut? This seems silly to to require me to run this whole way again. Oh, I definitely forgot that guy existed. There definitely was a shortcut. I remember opening up the shortcut. It was right here. Where did this come out? Oh, it's that room. Okay, well, I didn't have to do that. Okay, back in business. That was did that. Oi. Everything's fine. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh. What the hell was that? How did you know to throw up there? Jerk. Okay. Oh, it left. Music in this game is so quiet. I can barely hear it. I bet the other stuff is going to be super loud now. We'll see. Let me know if it starts coming back through the microphone. Oh, this should give us a new power, I think. Okay, what fresh hell awaits us now? Basic dissipation of energy won't work against an opponent like Jiatong. Hold LB and release when the opponent uses... Oh, this is very bad for me. Okay, I see. I see. Okay. Oh, shit. I can't hold that forever. Okay. I will figure out the timing eventually. Okay. It's a little bit earlier, I think. Ow! Okay, yeah. You preempt a little bit more. I feel like I'm just taking a beating. Will this really work? I don't know, man. I feel like something's missing. Nope, that's bad. Ah, shit. Okay, there we go. Hold release to perform. Yep. Okay. We're on it. Excellent. Not bad. A little earlier. That's it. Inhale and exhale. I didn't catch the rest of the thing you said. Hopefully it wasn't terribly important. It was more just praise for my greatness. My mediocre greatness in this aspect. You know what I didn't need out of games? 2 ways to parry. That is so not what I need in my life. Release at the right moment to deflect any attack, including crimson attacks, and inflict internal damage. Okay. I guess that gives me a little bit more opportunity if I preempt too much. Playing through strategies? Well, have fun. Enjoy your lurk. Okay, so that was a bunch of stuff. So now we can do that. And I already recall several of those stupid doors. If I can remember exactly where those stupid doors were or not, I'm not sure. Ow. Yeah, eat it. Wait, I... oh. Suck it, jerk. Suck it, jerk. Ambush. There. I see. Okay, so that's a shortcut for another time. Cooked. Nice. Drawing their attention and then stabbing them in the back. Most effective. Not the right button. Early. There we go. Components. Oh, that's not how that works. Aha. Yeah, that is a door. Ow. Timing on that's a little more forgiving than I thought. Still gotta lean early, though. What the? I think it's fine. Eat it. This is doing some weird doubling back on itself. Making me feel like I don't know which way is like the right way and which way is gonna be... No, I can't go. I don't want to miss anything. Ah, there's treasure up there. Okay, that's what is up. Can I get him to turn around? Oh, I didn't hold it long enough. No, those guys don't react very fast. Turns out. Hi! Don't kick me. Don't. What the heck? Hold on, I'll come back for you. Or I won't, and you'll just disappear like a bastard? I know that was an option. That's kind of a crock of shit. Can I mark things on my map? I can't. I really wish it would let me mark things on my map. I miss that ability. Bummer. Cool. Not make it far enough. Wow, you should pay more attention. That's incredible. What the? I feel like I should maybe go rest and come back this way, just so I can try to go get that treasure. Oh, shit. I've been here. Damn. Wow. Oh, I didn't think I charged that long enough. An herb catalyst. How exciting. My wife singing in the other room. Something that I can do a lot better now that I'm not wearing my headset. Apparently listening to, or I should say watching the Dr. Horrible sing-along vlog. Anybody watch that? Anybody remember that? Bit of an older dealie, but it is a good movie. Let's go rest so that the loot guy comes back. And we'll try our hand again at getting that. Bring back the goobers. Ow. The least harassment way we can get back up there. That's what we want. Minimal harassment. Ooh, buddy. Oh, no, not up there. Oh, you know what? I should just unload with the arrows as soon as I get up there. That's what I should do. That's what I should have done initially. Didn't charge it long enough. I would love to make that charge go faster. That would be tremendously beneficial. Woo, buddy. Alright, dude. I got you this. I got you this. Yep. That'll do it. Just as I thought. Advanced component. Okay, well, it was nothing like vital, but it was a pretty good chunk of chain, so. Worth doing. Does that mean, have we? Oh, I can't tell because I don't have the chip to tell me if I have everything here or not. Tragedy. My convenience. No. I don't think I have a way to get up without a double jump. Nice. Excelsior. Brilliant. I'm woo, so pleased with myself. Ow. Kick me. Oh, I can just climb up there. Yeah, duh. What a dummy. No, not the button I meant. You know, it worked in the end. Too many things that I forget how to do. It's a problem. I was doing that very badly, hitting all of the wrong buttons. My instincts all out of whack. Damn it, you turned around. Ah! God! Nice. We love a good greater Tau fruit. There it is. Oh shit, greater Tau is better than Tau. Slightly okay, so this one gives more skill points, but they both say they slightly increase slash and talisman damage. They might both be. I have 4 skill points of XP. How tremendously exciting. I don't remember where this goes. I hope it's not gonna screw me. Could you not? It screwed me. God damn it. No. Wait, is my friend. Maybe I'm not screwed. We're okay. Question mark. We're okay. Hot damn. Rupture. Organ displacement. Extremely slow pulse. Lord ye make it? What should we do if he dies? I mean, I'll come back. Enough with the ominous statement. He dies, I will take over this place and transform it into a mausoleum. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll be fine. We were up to all sorts of antics when we were young and we're still kicking. All sorts of antic, like rupturing your organs? But if he does die, I'll take his Feng Shi robe. Why, it won't even fit.
Sir.
Yee, thank heavens. How do you feel? Can you see clearly? I'm fine. My lord, your body needs to recover. Please lay down. Hey, Schwan. Out of my way. I need to get some rest already, tough guy. Now here's what I don't understand. How did he manage to get back here in this sorry condition? I'm not sure. I lost contact with him for a while, and when I came to, he was already on the bed. That strange man with blue-green skin carried ye home. Schwan. Glad to see you're all right. Can you all give me some space? Let me rest alone for a bit. Blue-green skinned man said that you should listen to music and eat more meaty plants to restore your spirit. That is very specific, helpful instruction. Forgive my impudence, but how did you manage to get so badly injured, my lord? It was Jiaquan. Lord Jiaquan? You went to find that soul on your own without consulting us? Oh, you mustn't, my lord. The Jie family heir is known for his violence and treachery. My intelligence indicates that he is skilled at manipulating minds. What a strange sentence. My intelligence indicates. I should start saying that. Yes. My intelligence indicates that I am hungry. He's quite stylish to boot. No.
You so.
What? I just think that he looks kind of cool. Then he can be really persuasive at times. That irritating deceiver speaks only in fallacies. You know, maybe we should avoid messing with him. What are you, one of that bastard's admirers? No, not at all. I just think that someone like that isn't worth risking your life to... You agree with his nonsense so much, you can walk yourself over to the transmutation factory next time. No, anytime. Can you just cool it for a bit? Things aren't always black or white. You really thought this through? It's a little bit black or white in this current instance. Are you truly in the pursuit of justice, or are you just in the pursuit of spite? Bruh, he crazy. Look. Alright. Shouting isn't going to help you recover. Uncle Chubby doesn't have the strength to fight either, right? Uncle Chubby. He might seem unconcerned, but when he was taking care of you, he cried and looked so flustered. Hey, zip it, kid. Enough arguing. These minor injuries should heal quickly. Whether it's Jiaquan or anyone else, none of them will get away. If I have to die, I'm taking... Yawn. I'm taking them down with me. Yay, are you going to stay here and sell me things from this location so I don't have to go chasing you around anymore? Sir Yi, are you alright? I'm fine. I heard from Xuan Xuan. You were the one who carried me back, right? As the sages say, compassion is the principle of benevolence. How can one sit idly by when one has the means to help another in distress? I owe you a big favor, that much is certain. I am immensely honored to receive such praise. You needn't fret such a trivial affair. If you insist on thanking me, I would invite you to continue trading in your Jin with me. More Jin? Do you have that many systems that need repairs? You might not be aware, but my Jin usage has greatly increased after I found my brother. Why? Your brother Xing Tian. Have you found him? Thanks to you, I have been able to sequester him away. However, in order to save him, I am currently collecting the requisite parts. I may need to sojourn here for a few nights as I make these preparations. I hope you will allow it. Just another additional resident. Sure, why not? Thank you, Sir Yi. I'm always available should you wish to trade. Shopping. What are you selling? Reciprocation Jade. It's part of your internal damage to the enemy after a successful unbounded counter. That is specifically interesting. Another compute unit. Jeez, look at all the poison. Look at all the poison. Really would like more compute. How much do I got? 2,000. Okay, that would give me enough for another compute. Like I should. Shooting unit. There's another for 5K. Damn it. Where am I gonna get 5K? Money doesn't come fast here. You really gotta earn it. Where did that Chiyo even come from? What a bizarre ancient weapon. I don't know either. It's not uncommon for an AI to have personality, but I've never seen one like this. He keeps calling himself a scholar. But no matter how much it can imitate Solarian emotions, it can't have any self-awareness, right? Right? That depends on how you define self-awareness. For some people, self-awareness is just an illusion created by a mass neural circuitry. Okay. Ooh. another upgrade. 2500. You can also upgrade the pipe. Oh, transmute unto key. Gain 1 key charge after killing an enemy with a talisman explosion. Would really like to upgrade the cloud piercer because the damage from the bow is quite significant. I only have 276. And I have 800, 1600, 1900 available to trade in. That's not really enough. So instead, let's do these 3 to get over 800. This will allow me to trade, or I guess I should say upgrade the pipe. Better medicine pipe. It's advanced. I didn't lose too many souls when I died earlier. I have no idea how many I had on me. This is not what I was planning on. Hello? What am I doing back here? Hello? What's up, bruh? My fellow disciple, it's certainly been a while. How fare you? Your brow teems with fury. Looks as if you have been met with adversity. Just caught some nicks and scratches. None of your business. Your opponent must have been exceptional to be able to injure a master like yourself. Yeah. Scumbag. I'd rather not talk about him. Why have you brought me here again? Ha! I cannot know, let alone interfere with the current of the Tao. If I were to venture a guess, I suppose we support each other like fish and water. I don't think the water needs the fish, to be fair. Or, your horn has helped me a lot, but it hasn't been that useful lately. I should be able to find the cause. What's the horn? Its internals must have been damaged in battle. While I fixed it, I also updated the firmware, and it had a new teleport function. Oh, thank God. It's a scientific device. What is the teleport function? Will allow you to teleport to any registered external node from the central node. So you had another card up your sleeve. Ha! Misunderstand. I lost my attachment to scientific exploration years ago. This new feature was born purely out of a need to scratch a mental itch that popped up the moment I gifted you the horn. Would have taken any other scientist several lifetimes to accomplish what you did. Who in the world are you? This stunt is amusingly simple before the ways of the Tao. Hope you find good use out of this horn. If through inaction nothing is left undone, could indifference lead to contentment? Huh? Teleport! After the upgrade, the Fusang horn can now be used to teleport from the central root node to any other registered node, allowing you to quickly teleport between more than 2 spots. This will enable greater freedom of movement and more flexible exploration. Oh, thank God. It was killing me. I'm so thrilled. Now the cave. Skills. Unbound counter. Increases internal damage inflicted by unbound counter. Increases damage inflicted by all slash attacks, including the... Oh! I have that over here. Another here, and I'm really close to both. Gain additional key after successfully performing. There's the key when charging. Ooh, this charge will dissipate after a short while. Interesting. Temporary charge. Talisman damage. Max key charge. Max key charge. Spend one less key charge when using water flow. Ah, talisman will automatically detonate after a short delay, lowering the risk of being attacked during talisman detonation. Attaching a talisman consumes 2 key charges. Talisman explosions convert all internal damage into direct. Okay. One less key when using water. Okay, so then it's back to using a single shard. Hypothetical. Full control to detonate a 5 charge key blast. I don't. Roll the length of talisman detonation time. It will determine key charge use. So, like, I guess that means I can just stop early and it'll partially explode. I assume. But what I want is slashy. Gonna get this. The next time I can get also slashy. I do have one additional slot. Alternatively, we can put this down, which means I have enough for a 2 slot. Experience increases gold. Striking recovers some internal damage. Ooh, that is tempting. Let's go with generates more gold. Let's see how much gold we're talking, because I got a lot of stuff I want to buy right now. So hello. You can't, Anang. You need to calm down. Everyone in the village will be upset if you get hurt. If I get hurt, don't sell me short, kid. How tough can those monsters be? They just look bigger and scarier. Carry a few big weapons. What are you two talking about? Bad news, Yi. Anang said that the armored monsters have appeared in the village. He said there's no one left. We have no idea where they were taken. Quan. Quan, the one who hurt you. Why would he do this? Because he's an ass. He's doing it to aggravate me. He knows I hid myself in Peach Blossom Village. Do you plan to rescue them? Nah, who cares? They never gave a damn about me. Quan, you were worried sick watching from the gate. We were both breaking into a cold sweat. What should we do? I need to think of a plan too. Can I go back to check? Don't you dare leave the Four Seasons Pavilion on your own. You're staying right here. But my village is in trouble. I can't just ignore it. Only I were as skilled and powerful as you, Yi. Adding a trip to the Peach Blossom Village now could very well mess up my plan. Never expected you monsters to have any sympathy anyway. Absolutely me. Fine, I'll help. Yay! There's a cave under that burning area. It leads right back to the village. How did you even know about that? Only thing is, it's really narrow, and some parts of it have entirely collapsed. Otherwise, I would have been able to escape much faster. Oh, take this with you. Guru once said that it needed to traverse the cave. Yeah, if you want to save the villagers, you should do it quickly. The village might not have that much time. I know. Abandoned Mines access token. Access token left behind by ancient miner. Allows access to the abandoned mines. Gift from Shenong. Shenong often talks about the Guru, an ape-man who seems to know the truth behind Peach Blossom Village and has even explored the outside world. Their whereabouts are currently unknown. Still can't use that. Okay. So that I think it's this elevator that is related to, because that elevator required an access token. Kind of sounded like he was talking about. That feels like a door I can open now. Now that I can reflect. That's not what I was looking for. I don't need an elevator, I need the teleporter. Eight-man. Oh, I literally can just teleport to an 8-man facility, I guess. I don't need a weird... Can I teleport? Okay. That's a little bit silly that I have to go to the pavilion and then teleport, because, like, that adds a meaningless step. Like, I can always return here and then just teleport. They should just let me teleport from any of the places to any of the places. That's an unnecessary step. Where was... Remember, I dealt with one of these laser doors. Here. What? Here. Okay, first I actually want to check over here. This is where I fought and defeated that weird boss, but then didn't kill. I left her sort of stranded and enslaved, but I was curious if I came back, if I would find her dead and left one of those Tau fruits. It seems like not here. I don't know if I should read anything into that, however. Or if that's just, you know, whatever. Over there, that's where one of the doors was. We've been everywhere, right? Yeah. Nothing weird here. Ow. A door. Here. Oh, shit. Ow. Okay. Okay. Well, that's upsetting. That's not what I really wanted to find there. That's what we got. The addition of stupid laser turrets that I just now have to do the stupid charge block against. I don't love that. That's not a trend I'm crazy about. I wish they put a checkpoint, you know, out here. shoot the shit out of him. Oh, come on. Goddamn healing timing. Freaking A, this sucks. That room is so small. Okay, how long? Okay, I can swing that a little faster than I think I can. It doesn't take too long to charge. I just have to realize that it's fully charged and then, you know, freaking let go. Like, an important step in that process. That was too early. I think I'm most annoyed that I have to run all the way over there. This stupid run back is very annoying. Fortunately, I'd spent all of my money first. So I'm not losing out on anything. I would have been annoyed that I just lost those souls. God damn it! I do not like some of the way multi-hits occur. Because you can take a hit, get knocked down, and then just, like, take another hit. Just in the process of, like, trying to get back up. It's like, oh, good, all my health is gone. I don't care for that. Like an issue of not quite enough iframes, or the timing of things being not quite conducive to how long it takes you to get up, or something like that. God damn it. Bro, how did that even hit me? Oh, come on. Also, picking up your souls does not feel appropriately responsive. Because I hit the button to do it, and then I looked back, and that spot was still there. Which is supposed to heal me a little bit when I pick it up. But, like, it just didn't happen when I hit the button. I was like, cool, great. Glad that happened. This fight sucks. No, that timing was way off. So was that. Bro, he covers so much goddamn ground. What the are you supposed to do in this room? It's microscopic. The steps he takes forward cover the whole thing. And you don't even have to be at the end of the swing to take the damage. Like, if he touches you with his toe while he's doing that strike, it doesn't matter. You still take the damage. Extremely irritating. Well, let's try the other arrow. Maybe that'd be more effective. Kind of stationary more. Unbelievable. That's the other thing that I don't like about this combat. I'm starting to sort of realize some of the things that frustrate me about this combat. So, and this, I think this is not just this game. I think it's a pitfall far too commonly fallen into when doing these as two-dimensional side-scroller games, as opposed to like 3D Souls-likes, which honestly some 3D Souls-like falls into the same trap. And that is that big enemies or even any enemies do not appropriately carry momentum. Because, like, the fact that I can try to dodge past this guy, but then he is in, like, a single attack able to start aiming one direction and still rotate the full 180 degrees, which when we're playing a side scroller, we've only got the 180 degrees possibilities. Like, he just whips back around despite the fact that he's huge and does massive damage. Whereas in 3D, like, pacing around him is, you know, an option. Oh, come on. Like that. He was aimed to the left, and by the time he swung, it was just on my head to the right of him. And that makes it feel so bad, because you just can't... Like, positioning is just out the window. Like, you just don't get to position. All you can do is parry. And, like, I don't like that. I want to be able to appropriately position when I'm fighting a big guy. Be like, well, I'm just going to not be directly in front of him. And it's like, it doesn't matter. He'll just hit you no matter what. Like, I don't like that. Okay, cool. Come on! Like, that's so insane that he's just covering the entire left half, and I tried to dodge under him, and it just didn't care. I hate that I can't dodge effectively. I hate parry games. Why am I here? Why am I here? I can always do this to myself. Like, maybe this time will be different. It's not. This time's not different. Not different. Still infuriates me. Still feels shitty. Okay, I did manage that time. Like, I can't get up. Bro. getting knocked down feels so bad in this game, and it feels like almost every attack knocks you down, and then it's just like you can't get directly up. You have to roll in a direction, but rolling in a direction is usually a terrible idea, and then you're just in a bad position, and it's like, I just want to get up quickly and start parrying again, and it's like, tough shit. Oh, come on. Heal. I hit the heal button. Okay. This game has the opposite problem of some, and it seems like there is... I know it sounds like I'm just freaking tilted, but like, I notice things. This game doesn't feel like it has any action queuing, which in a lot of games, the input queuing is too long, and you'll find yourself doing an ability that you didn't want to anymore. You're like, oh shit, I don't want that to happen, but it queued up like however many milliseconds ago when you hit it after you'd started another swing, for instance. This doesn't feel like it does that at all, because I tried to like heal myself, and then it just didn't take, much like when I try to pick something up and it just didn't take. And it's like, then I have to take the huge amount of time it takes me to realize that that happened before I can fix it. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? Are you... Man, this fight is like begging me to give up on this game. Like, this is an incredible confluence of things that frustrate me tremendously. And I'm like, but why is it like that? Because the fact that hit me is the stupidest thing I think I've seen in the entire fight. That fight was going okay, and the fact that that hitbox actually did that is baffling to me. Nope, that was early. Freaking unrecoverable when something goes wrong. Like, this fight is so stupid. It's just like a regular asshole. I mean, it's not exactly a regular asshole. It's like a reward asshole, but like, bro. It sucks. Makes me so heated. Okay, cool. Oh, come on. That's such horse shit. This fight's such horse shit. Like, I can't even move around the battlefield. As soon as I try to move across to pick something up, he's just already swinging again. This sucks so bad. This sucks so bad. I hate this fight so very much. But I am belligerently stuck in it now. If it weren't for those... Well, it would still suck if those turrets weren't there. But those turrets causing complications make it 10 times worse. Can eat this asshole. The fact that he can turn around that fast is so goddamn stupid. 2D horse shit. Yes, that is, I think, my ultimate problem with side-scrolling, combat-heavy stuff like this. And I feel like some games just handle that inertia better. And I wonder, I can't say necessarily if it's true, because I can't remember the details, but I don't remember this being so frustrating in Ender Lilies, which makes me wonder if they handled the inertia much better, which is why I find that game much more satisfying. Because the way this one is just so unrealistically snappy that, like, dodging behind somebody is irrelevant. Or at least it is in this case, and that feels so goddamn stupid. Like, there's just no way for those two attacks to go on either side that fast. That's ridiculous. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. It makes me so angry. I'm being hurled into rage game territory, and it's driving me insane. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Question. Can I change... I can change difficulty modes mid-game. Because quite frankly, I am very curious about the story. And if I keep getting this tilted, I'm just gonna freaking swap so I can find out what happens without losing my mind. Are you kidding that still didn't work on that? Come on, man. Oh, come on. God damn it. Oh, that's so infuriating. I just wanted to heal. I hit the wrong goddamn button. It's so frustrating. And the run back is just the icing on the top that makes me so annoyed. Oh my god, he recovers so fast. I can't even get that move off. And he's just already swinging at me again. It feels bad in the way that it's like, I feel like I'm doing some things right. Like, that's the combo they want me to do. And he's still killing me. Like, I'm in the middle of trying to finish the combo. And it's like, nah, he's just gonna keep swinging. And swing so instantaneously that there's nothing you can do about it. It's like, okay, sure. Are you... Come on, man. I hate that mechanic. I've decided that I hate that mechanic. We're going to story mode because, dear God, this is just infuriating. I don't give a shit about the achievements. Injury multiplier? No, that's fine. We can be a lot higher. We don't have to go all that way. This is fine. Bro. I can't handle this shit anymore. This whole charge and then release, like, feels inconsistent and not the right timing ever. It's like, I tried to do it on both of those attacks and neither one worked. Feels terrible to use to me. Freaking timing. And that just doesn't work. How am I supposed to do that any better? I did it correct. I was just like, nah. Nah. Just not gonna do it. No. Don't feel like it. Not gonna reflect the projectile. Nah. No thanks. I mean, at least they give you a lot of options in the story mode to not just make it a snooze fest. But... Oh, thank God. Bro. No. Not this shit again. That backswing is diabolical. Okay. Dear God, that was painful. Hype file. Well, thanks. Ugh. That was making me Steady spaghetti. Okay, so we've got... Seemingly, we're supposed to go to the 8-man facility. No, I was gonna go to the up to the right here because I think that elevator is the one that had the access. Maybe. How much money did I end up? Just 400. That's not that much. Leave me alone, I'm just passing through. Still just passing through. Hold on. Below. This one. Restricted. Not allowed without a valid access token. Okay, so that's not... Okay. Called an access token is literally not the right thing for the one place that mentions an access token. That's fine. Nobody asked me. Okay, so then he said the area below the fireplace. Like, what do you mean by that? Really providing me with not maybe that one, but I've been there. Should be it. Ooh, maybe it's that one that goes up. That doesn't actually make sense locationally speaking, however. Well, I don't know. Regardless, I guess that's a lead. Across and then up. I might just be able to make it across. Ow. Fine. No thanks. Man, I'm good. Go above here. Shit. Oh, there it goes. Waiting for it. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, at least that guy's gone. Go up, go up, go up. Damn it. Holy shit. I guess it had plenty of time. Nope, that's not correct. Ah, it's fire. Oh. Okay. Is this what we're looking for? I don't feel like this is what I'm looking. Shit. Seer, your predictions did not materialize. I took care of him without even using all my strength. Even your prophecies can be inaccurate. Like I said, your fatalism doesn't work on me. The hexagrams are set in place. The fate I see remains unchanged. Enough about that. My family has had to endure humiliation and stay in hiding since the turbulent era. Something I'm sure you're also familiar with. Now that the winds are blowing in our favor, it's time to eliminate anyone who becomes an obstacle. The GA dynasty has run its course. Are you still thinking about just restoring your former glory? That's not what I meant, Seer. I'm talking about protecting the Council. Any enemy of the Council is an enemy of the GA clan. Time for my scheduled transmutation session. This is what happens when you can't train for centuries. My muscles has atrophied a little too much. Never imagined you would get stronger after years of using that forbidden technology. Those who say that transmutation goes against the laws of nature are all alarmists and cowards. I must take my leave now. Take care. Did I accidentally use the elevator that came right here? I hope not. I don't want to go and immediately fight that asshole. Where the hell am I? I don't know. Weird noises happening. Okay. Weird noises, man. Okay. Floppy. I don't think you assholes die. You just turn to goo temporarily. Oh, you can jump across that. What the heck, man? What the heck, man? Well, I don't... Yeah, they are... Dude, grab the leg. Crying out loud. I'm feeling like maybe this isn't where I want to be. Let me see. If I talk to this guy again, can I? Got a knack for cheating death, white-haired demon. Your body must harbor some mysterious secret, just like me. You're actually immortal? Yeah, yes and no. To be honest, I'm having trouble figuring it out. Been able to regenerate my body thanks to my heart. So, just like my stomach. Doesn't that mean you can live forever? Ah, don't be silly. My ability is regeneration, not immortality. Well, that was not helpful as to where you said I should go last time. Darn, he really does have potential. Even a monkey like him can understand music. That's so unfair. Thank you. Everyone in the village also says that I play well. Quit your bragging. Your grasp on technique is light years behind Hang's. Hang? Is that the owner of this flute? Hang is his little sister. Did he never mention it? He loved her to bits. He would show us videos of his sister's recitals whenever he was drunk. That's enough, Wafu. Wow, really? Why didn't you tell me you had a little sister? Oh, I'm so jealous. I wish I had a little sister. She was such a kind, good girl. She did everything ye wouldn't do and stayed mostly at home to help her mom and dad with work. She used to send us a care package with all kinds of delicious goodies every month, including notes telling us to make ye get more sleep. The entire lab loved her to bits, unlike... Wafu, shut up. Oh, okay, sorry. That's nice. So you had a family that cared a lot for you. So what's the age difference? Do you have other brothers and sisters? Tell me. I think Uncle Chubby's done with his story, right? Sorry, kid. I can't say any more. Okay. Somebody has... I'm gonna stay up here. A moment of your time, sir. I saw some paintings of renown hanging upon your wall. By whose hand were they rendered into being? What? Paintings of renown? You mean like the portrait of the Kunlun Immortal? No, the painter cast a much bolder stroke, signed with the name Xuanyan. They resemble the painting you have in your possession. Every stroke a curiosity, every hue a mystery. This is the first time I have laid eyes on such exquisite artwork. Are you for real? Of course I am. Do you see a flaw in my judgment? I have dabbled in both ancient and contemporary treasure. My expertise can surely withstand public judgment. No, I didn't mean to question your expertise. It's just, I didn't know you had such unique taste. With all due respect, sir, would you be willing to part with the painting in your hand? Send it for me. Allow me to think this through. How about this? I have one Fangshi jade in my personal collection, which is usually off limit, but I can make an exception for your masterpiece. Some basic components thrown in. Wonderful. Oh, this painting. What incredible artist. Harness Force Jade. Performing a precision parry will complete any ongoing charging for charge strike, making it immediately available to use. Wow, that is a very specific, complicated use case that I do not want to try to tackle. Okay. I guess I can go directly to the monitoring facility. I don't think I can actually get out of here, though. We got, like, the very first area. But yeah, this is at the bottom of the elevator. Okay. So in that case, we're trying to get up to the right, which means we either have to go through the galactic dock, not at all what I meant, or from the space to the left, the factory area there. Here. Underground. Check the galactic dock. don't think it's the galactic dock, but... Oh, no. I don't think we were there before. Oh, no. We gotta help them. Alright, so it must be the facility to the left. We gotta find a way to go to the right. Turn that. Oh. Gotta be here. The factory underground. Which I guess does correspond to what he's saying with the flaming place below the flaming face. Aha! Perhaps it is this elevator. No. It is not that elevator. That was not correct. The second thing to hack here, that is. Up, right over there. Oh, I wonder, can I? Up, can. Abandoned mine. I've got a chip for it. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted first and foremost. Shit. Why swing left? Why you do this to me? Bruh. Okay, I was just... Okay. Oh, my God. Getting annoying as hell. Cute. Real freaking cute. Component. Okay, so that's probably what's going to get me across, but I don't necessarily want to do that just yet. There's other possible things here. There we go. That's what I wanted. Evacuation notice from miner. This is your final warning. Evacuate immediately. Kunlun Fangshi Guild protects the sacred land. Defiance will result in severe consequences. Ancient Kunlun might have been a holy land, but it has since been devastated by the Jin mining boom. Amidst frequent warfare, illegal miners dug unauthorized tunnels to extract rare metal. It's only until Lear established the Fangshi Guild here that the habitat of the primordial root Kusang spared. If the difficulty a little bit. Need a slightly less annoying. I don't need it to keep. Reserve the right to adjust that slightly when it gets real annoying. Like that. It's very dark. I don't think I can actually do anything more here yet. Not yet for me. Now, let's see where this gets us. Good thing passing through those murder electrical fields don't, well, murder us. I don't like how much body bits are in these crates here. Okay, well, that one's coming along for the ride. All right, we have made it back to the Ape Man facility. Are where we want to be. Damn it. Oh, I recognize. How do I recognize this place? Is it just freaking deja vu and not at all somewhere I've been? Why? Whoa. That was some wild deja vu, I guess. Solarian artifact can be gifted to Schwanschwan, a wooden amulet held by ancient miners to pray for safety. According to believers, whose saying cannot be violated, and only branches that have fallen naturally may be used, making them extremely precious. I've definitely never been here, but I really felt like I recognized that. If I turn that on, so I can open this up. Give me all the shortcut. All the shortcut. More shortcut. Or no? No. It's a new thing. Probably a fight. Hello. Oh, shit. God damn, this guy. An annoyance. Here, I got you, guys. Hurrah. Dear God. Leave me the hell alone. I have gotten like no hits on this guy. God damn it. All right, there are some arrows in there that I could get. So if I just shoot all of the arrows and then go get more arrows, that might be a decent option. Dear God. That was just sheety on my part. I definitely hit that button. Part of my reason, the issues that I'm having, I should say, is that they just keep introducing more different abilities that I have to, like, be cognizant of potentially keeping track of, like, oh, that's what he's doing now. And I already don't like how many there are previously, and now there's a freaking another one. God damn it. I can't. I'm trying to watch for that, and then maybe it's the other kind of red attack. It's too many things. And that timing feels shitty. I hate trying to use that move. I hate it. It's honestly, it's the addition of that parry that I think is going to make me not like this game anymore. Like, I cannot time that right. I hate the timing associated to that. It feels terrible to me. I didn't want to destroy that yet. That's a waste of so many arrows. Nope. Bruh! Let me freaking heal! Okay, fine. I just want to be able to dodge that. Could you not? Or, okay, that's fine, sure. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, another herb catalyst. God, that mashing that aggressively is making my finger hurt. Oh, hey Muse. Welcome, welcome. A wrist accessory of Chang Hui. Celestial specter that can slice through steel. During battle, it can be concealed under the sleeves to obscure attack timing. E-item. What the hell is that for? How are you doing this evening? I am trying not to become entirely tilted. You know what? That is a sentence that's really, you had me in the first half. Because I was like, just finished getting betrayed by those that I thought I could trust. I was like, oh shit. And it was like, in Among Us. I was like, oh, whew. Thank God. Like, oh, God. Here we go. I mean, it is true, though, that, like, Among Us can be an extremely infuriating experience. To be fair, but it is better than being outright betrayed in, like, a reality. Like, that's a far worse circumstance. I only really ever played Among Us once. And, like, it was fun. It's just not quite the type of game that I like. I don't really like betraying friends, I guess, is the way you can put. Like, I don't love that sort of environment. And when I played it, I never even ended up as the what is the imposter. That's the term. I never even ended up as the imposter, but like, I could tell people were starting to get sort of suspect because I would put so much more logic and like, I would talk a lot to like explain why I thought it was this person or that person. And I was just like, I know that it's just going to be a mess as soon as I start being the imposter, because the thing is that game is really just a digital version of Mafia or Werewolf or, you know, those other party games, which I eventually, like, I used to play like my high school youth group actually a lot, and it did not take long for me to just have to stop playing and run the game, because it got to a point where there was me and one of my friends that both of us were like designated runners of the game, because we both were essentially on the shit list that if we were in the game, we would be the first killed, because either the villains of the scenario were like, oh, they're not one of us, guess they gotta die, like, immediately, because we can't have them, you know, sussing us out. Or if I was one of the villains, the villagers would immediately kill me, because I'd be like, I'd survive the first night, and you know, I wasn't killed by the Mafia, so they're like, well, I mean, obviously, if it wasn't killed under that scenario, like, gotta be one of the mafiosos, right? Because, like, we can't trust it. And so I would just always be killed first. And it's just like, I'm not having fun anymore. And it was me and a friend, and either one of us hit that status, and we're just like, bro, we ain't doing it. And I got all of the flashbacks to that playing Among Us, and I was like, oh, here we go again. Yeah, it was a bummer, and it was like, I guess I take pride in the fact that, like, nobody was willing to have me on the opposing side, because it's like, I make good decisions, and I can sort of see my way into, you know, getting people to reveal themselves or some stuff. I'm good at reading people, and like, nope, can't have that. And so I was just like, I don't, this ain't for me. I've grown into being too heavily a cooperative person to go about gaslighting it. Like, I'd be good at it. Like, I could gaslight the shit out of them, but like, I don't really want to. I wasn't paying enough attention to where that was. I guess I should say I did when it was really popular for streaming. Like, I did like watching people play Among Us, because it was fun to be able to sort of do the deductions without having to like actually be in game and dealing with the struggles. Just like, it was always funny to me to see how much people revealed without realizing that they were like really changing the way they communicated. Which is one of the things that always interested me. So when you're watching a group of people play, and, you know, they're trying to figure out who's who, it's interesting to me that because, like, unlike the old party games of like Mafia and Werewolf, where, you know, because it was just a interpersonal game, you had the way people behaved to work from. Among Us being an actual, like, digital visual game, it's funny to me how people always went to trying to identify people and argue for people based on information at hand. Like, oh, he was over here at the same time that this guy died, and then eventually he ended up here, which means he had to have vented, or he couldn't have gotten there, or, you know, the way they behaved or what they were doing, which was always interesting to me because I didn't find that to be nearly as useful to identify people as, like, asking them their story and being like, yeah, whenever I hear you talk and you are a crew member, you describe it in detail, and this time you didn't, which means you didn't think of any details, and that means that you didn't do that, and you're a liar. Like, people reveal themselves so much faster by the way they, like, communicate and behave than trying to do the, you know, detective work of being like, well, he couldn't have possibly been at this location when he says he was at this location. And it's like, nah, man, he just sounds like a liar. Like, you just sound like a liar. So, like, yup, you a liar. But it was always funny to me how quickly people just sort of went into an argument that was not nearly as effective. Or, like, a deduction that was not nearly as effective. And so it was always fun to watch. But of course, that has well fallen out of streaming favor long ago. For others in the same sort of genre of quote-unquote friend slop, as it is called. Okay, so we get that. Was this a boss? Can I use this elevator? Where does this go? This is not what I want, I don't think. Okay, so Oh, right, there was a door to the left. I should go to that instead. This is a stupid direction that I have been before. We gotta go back. Up. Up. Wait. I don't know why I'm even trying to jump early. It's not like I can go faster. I have to sit here and wait. Oink, oink. I actually kind of wish this game did more platforming, because the way you interact with the platforming is fairly entertaining. The bouncing and the vaulting and the pulling forward and such. I would go for some more platforming in this. Okay, so let's follow where this goes. That goes down. Is that correct? Is that where we want? Is this the energy power plant? Is the power reservoir? He thought I recognized the background. Okay, but like, why am I here? Have I been... not been here before at all? I was trying to get here. Can't climb there. Well, let's see what we can find here, I suppose. Perhaps I can find something like a double jump? Feels like I've been really restricted from going some places due to my lack of a double jump. Whoa there, buddy. Get out. There we go. At least I can get rid of those now. Uh-oh. 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 I'm freaking doing the thing. Leave me alone. It's stop hacking when I've started. Don't just jump me. Okay. What did that do? I don't know. That was close. What a cat statue. Damn. Okay, shortcut. Nice. Okay, just nothing to do with that. Just there to look at, I guess. Okay, well, at least I know what that one did. Hey, whoa! What? They're freaking lurking behind me like a creepo. Hey, nice. I love this for me. Tau fruit. Dust Guardian recording device 1. Log entry. The deceased has been confirmed to be a Dusk Guardian. It is speculated that an explosion occurred while he was on patrol. He was pierced by a piece of scaffolding when the structure collapsed and died immediately. Hello? Is this how we do log entries? I can't believe I encountered something like this on my first shift. Had a lot of external injuries. It looked horrible. I hope his spirit will be able to rest in peace. I've been feeling drowsy after our last medicinal injection, but the symptoms are slowly going away. I thought I would never have been able to board Newfoundland, so imagine my surprise when I became a Dusk Guardian. Incredible to think about. Yeah, I don't think any of you survived. Boink. Boink. Alright, can't get up from here. Boink. Button. Hacking point. Man, I hope this is where I'm supposed to be. Ah, shit. There's your right. Banana. Surprise. Okay, I guess that's another shortcut. It. A bridge. Oh, no. Not one of these ass hats. Ah. Welcome back, Steve Weaver. Oh. Well, you only missed a moderate crash out earlier, so you got that. Well, I say moderate. I did get so irritated that I ended up switching the game difficulty down so that I can adjust damage and defense values. So I'm operating at 90% normal damage and 90% taken damage and 110% dealt damage because I was too freaking tilted and I was like, I can't stand this shit. But other than that, it's perfectly acceptable. Oh, wait. Could not have done that. Back up around. Oh, why did I not stand on that? What the heck happened? Hello? That was bizarre. Okay, stand on that. Thank you. Back around up here. Want to go down this way. And then do this. Ah. Shortcut. Great. That's what that's for. Hey, excellent. Good job. You know... Oh, shit. I was not paying attention. The Persona series was never one that I could manage to get into because there's so much time investment. And I just didn't care for the combat system is a big part of it, honestly. I just found it to be broadly uninteresting. Well, and that's not entirely fair. I felt it was relatively shallow, is the thing. The game is very long. You have a lot of game in a Persona game, right? And that's good. I like a lot of the systems involved with, like, planning out your days, getting into the right places at different times, and doing things. I found that all pretty interesting. The combat I found to just be too damn grindy in, like, one, a lot of times you needed to just go do some extra leveling up or whatever for various purposes, but also just the nature of the combat felt fairly shallow in that it always plays out the same way of, like, identify the weakness, use the weakness against the enemy to you know, get the, like, I don't remember, like, extra turns or extra stuns or whatever, and then just, like, rinse and repeat. And it's just, like, every new enemy was essentially the same process of run through the things to figure out what it's weak against, use that as much as you can, move on to the next thing, and, you know, do it all over again. And, like, I just didn't find it to be terribly interesting once you figure out the sort of the flow that you're supposed to use. It just didn't draw me in enough to keep playing. So I've never finished a Persona game. Persona 4 Golden was like the one that I had and that I played some of. I was just like, Now, a combat system I can get behind is Grandia. Grandia 2, technically Grandia 3, though Grandia 3 isn't quite as good a game as the other Grandias. Now, that's a combat system I can get behind. It's so good. It's so good. It's such a good turn-based combat system. Oh, it's beat-em-up combat. That would dramatically help. You know what? That's fair. That would help a lot. Rhizomatic energy is generated when the primordial roots absorb light. Over the past millennia, and with the development of Solarian technology, methods for extracting and storing this energy have been continuously improved upon. During the Turbulent Era, the Jia Kingdom created the first large-scale rhizomatic columns to meet the power needs of their military. Groups of these columns were built across Penglai by various kingdoms. However, with the rise of Taoism, the columns slowly fell into disrepair. Is this the right direction? I hope it is. I'm just wandering around aimlessly. I mean, I have an aim. I just don't know how to get there. You gonna turn around? Don't look down the stairs. Surprise. Aha. Ah, yes, of course, that door. And this. Woo. Treasure. The shortcut. Loot the goodies. A multi-tool kit. Solarian artifact that can be gifted to Schwanschwan. A sophisticated tool set crafted by the great craftsman of Ying. This is a must-have dream tool for even the most accomplished of craftsmen. Multi-pass. Oh, multi-pass. That makes me think of Fifth Element. What a good movie. An old movie. That movie is one of the movies that makes me despise streaming platform, because it's not on any streaming platforms that I can find, and it's like freaking lost media practically, and I'm like, I want to watch the movie. One of my favorite, honestly, it might be my favorite sci-fi movie. Is that one that's gonna pick up? I suppose I must be. That door didn't do jack shit. Well, balls. Wait. There's a door there that I haven't gone through. Or I guess I should say a hallway. Oh my god, has it been that easy the entire time? Am I an absolute dumbass? Oh my god. Well, that is evidence towards that claim. That works for me. decent chunk of money. What can I use a decent chunk of money on? Oh. You know, I should do some story shit and give a bunch of stuff to Schwan Schwan. Hey, Schwan Schwan, I think I have a couple items that you might like. Also, I can talk to you. Oh, you don't want to tell me what you're doing out there, Yi. But if you're going to do something really dangerous, something that might get you seriously injured, could you at least say something? It was just an accident. I won't lose next time. Fine, I'm just glad you're okay. That blue-green uncle saved you. I don't think he's a bad guy. Did it surprise or scare you? I'm used to it. You all look really different to me. For all I know, that might be what everyone in your hometown looks like. You have a point. Or talking. Yee, how did you match with the bird lady go? Wow, you're going way back. Yeah, I kicked the shit out of her. I'm pretty sure I won. Well, she's not... I didn't kill her, technically. And she wasn't there when I went back. She could still show up. I'm realizing now. I don't think it matters who wins or loses. I just hope you're all still on good terms. Did you make up? Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. There was no making up. No, no, no. Oh my god, I have so many things for you. Here's the Cancun board. Ah, you got me a stone grilling plate. I don't think that's what it is. This is a board used to play Cancun. Cancun? It's an ancient strategy game. We use it to model the order of the universe. The pieces represent different celestial bodies. As the game develops, it reveals the complex web of balance and opposition in nature. Every move affects the entire board around it. Just like how every one of our actions can affect others. Ah, sounds complicated. It will seem difficult at first, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be hooked by its intricacies. This is a great game for developing your logical thinking. I don't really understand when you put it that way. Can we just start playing? No, you don't even know the basic layout. Ah, forget it. Oh, it's fine. I'll forget it in the sense that we're just gonna play. Great. A really big home. No wonder you kept complaining about the size of our village. What? New Kunlun? No, I wouldn't consider this place home. Not? Then where did you come from? Remember those bedtime stories I used to tell? We Solarians, like those stories, all came from a planet called Penglai. On that planet was a small nation named Xia. That's where I call home. Oh, so the stories about those huge pools of water were true? They're called oceans, and I was born not too far from one. In fact, we used to joke about landlubbers like you. Landlubbers. Huh. That's not my fault. I had nowhere to practice. The place you grew up was even bigger than here. That's nice. Peach Blossom Village wasn't even big enough to have a pond. Your ancestors actually came from a planet just as large as Penglai. Didn't have as much water as Penglai, but it was still covered in it. Really? Then why did everyone move to this tiny place? There was a situation in which we had to leave Penglai. As for the 8 men, that's a long story for another time. Can you not say? Does it have to do with why you were injured? Does it have to do with why you want revenge?
Huh?
Revenge? Who told you that? I'm just trying to pursue justice for my people and unmask those villains for all to see. Villains? What did they do? Pay attention to the game. What? When did all my pieces disappear? Did you really think those questions would be enough to distract me? Yeah, I guess that backfired. Cancun's so hard. Is there any way I could beat you? Who knows? Not knowing makes it worth pursuing. I got more shit to give you. Would you like some shitty food? I've got some shitty food. Care for some dessert? Dessert? Are you talking about this hard, dry biscuit? Oh, it smells nice and sweet. With a hint of tea, too. One you're holding was the most sought-after bubble milk tea flavored ration. Oh, I forgot it was a bubble milk tea flavored ration. That's right. Why would you turn it into bricks? Do you not like having normal food? This is an emergency ration, made to be portable in critical situations. Are there other flavors? Are there ones with fish in it? There are quite a few choices, but everyone has their own favorite. I prefer the savory ones because they pair well with alcohol. What are you doing? Wow, it's so tough. The old people with bad teeth in our village won't be able to eat this at all. You don't gnaw on it. You're supposed to soak it in hot water. Huh? Does it have to be hot water? I didn't boil any water. Will cold water work? It will, but it won't taste very good. You're holding the very last box of bubble milk tea ration. You have no idea how valuable it is. Only one box left. I'll hold on to it for now. Wait for a special occasion to enjoy these rations. Next, I have for you an Academy periodical. How would you like to read the newspaper? I brought you a storybook. Apparently it's not the newspaper. Yeah, this doesn't look like a storybook at all. This is what I used to read all the time. This volume left a particularly strong impression on me. The author describes teleological applications in such interesting ways. Wow, all those words and hardly any pictures. Did you really read this whole thing? Didn't you do more interesting things when you were a kid? Did you ever play with your neighbors? What are you implying? I had lots of friends. I just liked reading more. What is it about? The diagrams look like a bunch of weird lines and circles. Teleology is the basis for all modern Solarian technology. We use it to issue instructions to machines and build all sorts of complicated systems. Like a language we use to talk to machines. Amazing, isn't it? Yeah. You don't look that interested. It's not that I don't like it. It's okay, you don't have to force yourself. Teleological theory and application doesn't sound like something a child would like anyway. I'll give it a try. Good. You should skip the introduction and go straight to chapter 5 to learn the symbol. Once you have that down, go back and start from chapter 1. Well, then maybe they should have written the book in a different order. Ugh, so many words. Can I draw pictures for it? And an amulet. Fancy amulet. What are you holding in your hand, Yi? It's a Fusang amulet. It might have been left behind by miners who were illegally chipping away at the grottos. You can have it if you want it. It's usually worn around your neck. It's heavy and made of wood. People in the past used it for protection. Just a silly superstition with no scientific base. What's a superstition? Ugh. It's blindly believing in something without any basis or proof. Take this amulet, for example. People thought that by carving the mark of Fusang into it, it would be endowed with divine power, allowing its wearer to... The amulet has magic powers. I'm gonna wear it every day. Just told you, it's just a superstition, and that's just an ordinary piece of wood. If the mark had any effect, the scientists studying the primordial roots would have already discovered it. Put it this way. If you're promised something good, but in exchange you must loyally follow orders and not doubt anything, chances are that's a superstition. I can think of a few things that would fall into that category. So then our village ceremony was also a superstition? Now you get it. But without the ceremony, I wouldn't have been saved. I wouldn't be able to live here with you, Yi. I guess something good did come out of it. Another one of your silly fallacies. If that's what you really think, why would you bring it all the way here for me? Picked it up. Might as well use it. Or do you want me to give it, or do you want to give it back? No, I was just joking. I'm keeping it. I'm just carrying around historical artifacts, all right? Deal with it. What do you have there, Yi? Don't get too excited. This isn't a toy. It's a multi-tool used by engineers to repair equipment. That's great. I happen to need some tools. Can I borrow it? No. What if you accidentally sliced off your own finger? Ah, come on. I'm not going to do that. Did you forget? I made every single piece of furniture in our house. What does this button do? A knife just popped out. Wow, move. Careful. This is a product of Ying. The blades are very sharp. Who's Ying? Ying isn't a person. It's a nation on Penglai, famous for their crafting. But that was a long, long time ago. All the great craftsmen have been in decline since the end of the turbulent era. The job of craftsman grew less and less popular. We're tired. Random yawns. I have a friend who suffered a lot because of this. I don't get it. People who can make stuff are super popular in the village. Our neighbor Ah Fang knew how to sharpen stones to make all sorts of tools. With her spears, even I could hunt down. We had lots of meat in the village back then. Well, some might ask what if those spears were pointed not at boars, but at other people. I did cut my hand on a blade once. That doesn't mean that we shouldn't use spears, that we should look down on people who make them. My friend would be so happy if you were able to hear your words. Then, does your friend mind if I borrowed this tool? Fine. Just remember to hold it steady, only use the blunt blades, and never point it at yourself when cutting. Okay. And don't press buttons with it or let it touch electricity. Okay. Gonna get himself killed. His ass is gonna get roasted. Okay. Back to the issue at hand of I don't know where I'm going. Wait, there is another little space here. Maybe I should check that. I can't imagine it's the solution, but it's the only thing that seems even potentially useful. I mean, I got... Let's do the right. I got E-code to get me into places, but I have not actually seen where to use it. Oh. I just left this behind. I mean, I am still glad I came to get it, but it ultimately is not helpful. Okay. I mean, I feel like I need to get in there. Go up there, but like I can't climb that. Get back. Woo! That was spicier than I wanted. Stop. Flop. Go to the right. This has to be the way.
possibly do to reverse that? I just don't have the my disposal right now. I come in here, follow this thing. Like, okay, what's freaking next? Like, okay, oh, get that that's a thing I can do. Now we're in business. Oh, I almost. Light, dark, get it. Oh. Yay, light. Ow. I managed to jump into that after I had successfully avoided it. Brilliant of me. Ow. Oh. Okay. How convenient. I've been hurled into a rest spot. Okay. We're gonna get this. Again. Increased slash damage. You like that. Makes my life more efficient and convenient. Damn it. Stop kicking me. It's dark again. Oh, okay. Well, that was alarming. Whee! Those spikes just come out of nowhere. You know, I see that there are fake lights here. I really should just come back to that. Fake light. Lights that are not active. Oh, shit! I don't want to fight you in dark. I can't see jacket. I don't like that at all. Oh my god, I can't, this is the most infuriating thing I've ever seen. I thought that fight earlier was bad, and now suddenly I'm like, what is this dog shit? Oh god. Shadow Labyrinth. What is Shadow Labyrinth? I don't think I... Is that a subtitle for a title I might be familiar with, or is that the whole name? I don't think I'm familiar with what that is. Not immediately, at least. The whole name. I haven't heard of it. I don't know what that is. That's a lot of money that I don't want to lose. Shadow Labyrinth. Pac-Man Metroidvania. I did not realize that was a thing. Nope, that's not an option. What the heck?
God damn, this guy sucks. Regenerating his health. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy. Ah. That's not the right button. You know, as things get more difficult in this game, I think I'm realizing this game is just not really for me. You know what? Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, that's reasonable. That's totally cool. Hey, you want to fight this constantly comboing asshole that also you can't see at all? Would you like that? No, not really. Well, too damn bad. Like, can I do anything with the freaking lights? Like, where am I supposed to fix the lights? There's got to be somewhere to fix the light. What is the point of being over here? We don't need to be over there. We're just gonna go this way. We're gonna fix the damn light. Surely there will be a way to permanently turn on the lights, right? Surely. Alright, well, I got us a shortcut. Okay, it. Never get to see anything again. Not the arrow I meant to use, but it worked great, actually. So I guess I'll take it. Quick Blade Fade. Increase triple slash attack speed. Like some internal damage to Yi for every attack performed. But like, why, bro? But like, why? Just don't get to have nice shit? Yeah, okay, that's that. Up here at the top. Oh, goody. Aha. That is where that gets used. Finally on to something. You know what? We'll just go. That's fine. I'll come back here later. Mate. Cavestone inscription. A message someone left behind. To all those seeking answers, do not go any further. Obey the gods and be an ignorant peach blossom villager. Live well. The message engraved in the stone must have been left by some unknown ape man. I have a concern. Don't have a waypoint back. I don't want to be stuck here. Oh, this is a new area. Okay, so I might be able to find a thing. Whoa, why so sturdy? Or I just missed. I own a Switch. I do own a Switch. Do not own a Switch 2. This is literally where the game starts. Do own a Switch. Do not own a Switch 2 yet. Maybe I will at some point. I don't know. I mean, I probably will at some point. Not sure when that point will be. I don't use it very often. I use it when I go on plane rides. That's when I use it. Bro, I don't want to... I want to carry around 2,300 gold. And its DLCs are free on the Switch right now. Well, that is odd, but I am not too terribly concerned just because I already have The Witcher 3 on PC. I can't imagine myself playing it on the Switch. Thanks for mentioning it. Ah! Regardless, though, because if I did not already own it on a platform I prefer anyway, I would definitely been interested in that. Okay, I'm gonna get my ass to the pavilion. We're at 3 hours 46. I don't think I really have time to continue going through whatever is gonna happen in this 8-man village. Might have to just call it here. Bruh. You're supposed to be available to do improvements to my shit. What are you making? Looky, this chair can lean back. I designed it. Pretty cool, huh? Thought you were going to make a spear or something. I don't need a lounging chair. I don't know, it seems kind of nice. Why not? This chair can help you relax. Hey, kid. Don't even think about calling that a finished product. You didn't even hook up the medicine cauldron to the leg. This is a group project? When did you guys become friends? I was just trying to make this chair, but Uncle Chubby kept coming back to take... You monkey, this is my multi-tool. Didn't either of you see my name written on it? I did. That's why I took it. I never wanted to play house with an 8-man child. The way this kid uses tools is totally deranged. My precious tools can't stand up to blood or rust. Got it? Uncle Chubby helped a lot with the joint. Wasn't for him, the chair would have collapsed the moment someone sat on it. Does this chair have any special features? Not really. It's a chair, bro. It's just well made. Don't be like that. We all need a sense of ritual in our lives. Okay, next I want to make a bookshelf, a bed that can fly, and a pot that can cook on its own. A keen craftsman can solve any problem you may have. What? I never agreed. You guys have a thing that helps you shower with the press of a button? Ah, quit messing around and give me my tools. Tough shit, bro. Okay, so then upgrade to this. 2,500, which I'm very close to. And I would like that up. Would like an arrow that does more damage. Give me the arrow. Okay, I need 200. 200. And if I get 800, I can also get the pipe upgrade. Yeah, thank you very much. And then also the pipe upgrade. That. Oh, you know what? I got another poison. Yes, medicinal citrine. Hungry for poison. What is this? Doesn't taste like anything. This ore is a folk remedy from my hometown. Some people mix it with their wine or tea. It was sold by lots of vendors who advertised it as a sleeping aid for children. How nostalgic. We used to have some at home. I eventually learned about its poisonous properties, but my parents were adamant. You good, bro? Mom kept telling me how expensive it was and wouldn't throw it away. I almost ruined our... on? Sleeping. He's sleeping like a baby. Good thing I secretly threw that remedy away back then. Hey, wait, bro. You owe me... you owe me a thing. Yeah. Wake up. Don't try to hoodwink me. I'm not like the other idiots in the village. Whenever they see something they don't understand, they just think it's the work of gods or ghosts. They'll worship whatever and however the shaman tells them to. One day I'm gonna overthrow that shaman, leave this stupid village and live like a free man. And then... and then... You've seen what the outside world looks like. You're just moving from a smaller cage to a bigger one. Foods. Yay, slightly more maximum health. Good for me. Cloud Piercer. Ultimate form. Maximizes attack power and grants the ability to penetrate through shield. Great. I love that for me. All right. So that's not the button I meant. No, we just have to remember that where we are going is here. So we go to this, go over here, and then we should be going to the town here. And eventually, I guess, connecting back to the galactic dock. Probably. Or down here. One of the two. All right. Well, I think that will be all for this evening. Let's see. We got a handful of concurrent viewers. I wonder if I can find... Let's see if anybody is actually still also streaming Nine Souls that we can dump the folks at. Carry along what lurkers we may have. I think. Oh. Way more further into the game. Into the game. Who's you? I think I can redirect to anybody. Not a part. Bummer. Oh well. I at least made an effort. All right, that's it for the evening. Thanks all for hanging out. P. Weaver, Kappa, Muse, whoever may be lurking about here towards the end of stream. I should be back on Thursday for more Vermintide 2 with Alpha and Viri, the typical gang. Hope to see you then. And Saturday, I think we should be doing more Vintage Story with Kappa. So that's what's upcoming. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a good middle of your week. And I hope to see you next time. All right. Bye.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit. Just close your eyes.